Was really good. We back early morning grind, midnight grind. Y'all know what it is. It's the boxing clinic. You dig? It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And apparently there's some growing beef between rising heavyweight Joyce, who won a silver medal at the 2012 Olympics. 32-year-old boxer signed with David Haymaker and Cohesion with Ring Star Sports with Richard Schaefer. And apparently he's supposed to be this rising fighter on the fast track to be able to fight for a world title sometime next year. And if everything goes perfect, and apparently him and Bermane Stiverene has sparred. And Stiverene, in an interview, according to him, said that, according to Joyce, Stiverene said that he schooled Joyce in a sparring, and then Joyce just unloaded. He said he was a walking, punching bag. That's what he called him. He said, basically the sparring was target practice for me. And says Stiverene really ain't nothing. That's what exactly his words basically was. I'm paraphrasing. And he said I had a lot of respect for him until he went running his mouth on the interview saying that he schooled me in sparring. He said legitimately this guy is a moving punching bag. He said, I put it on him. He said, I expect Deontay Wilder to go in there, throw some wild bombs and knock him out. Then basically he second guessed himself. He said, well, Stiverene is very durable. So you really never know. And Stiverene only fought once since, rematching, since fighting Deontay Wilder. And somehow he got a title shot because Don King is close to WBC. But, Joyce got a fight with, I think his name is some Ian Lewis maybe. These guys like 12-3 or something like that with 8 knockouts. Some guy that gave Dylan White a tough fight according to the article. And Joyce is headlining this Friday over there in the UK. And I haven't seen this guy fight yet, but I heard a lot about him. Richard Schaefer trying to put him on the fast track. He's 32 years old. So yeah, he needs to be on the fast track. And if he ain't ready in a year or two, maybe a little bit after that, then it probably ain't gonna work out for him. He already got, some age on him. For whatever reason, he got a late start. I don't know why. I tried to research it. I gotta do a better job to finding out why. But, Stiverene, he got dropped in his last fight by Derek Rossi real hard. And they said he barely won that fight, And he said he was very moody in the gym. He said, he got a fight coming out Wilder. But it seems to be Stiverene seems to be very, very moody in the gym all the time. I remember him and Jarrell Baby Miller got into it when Miller dissed him at the heavyweight factory or some factory, the gym they was at, when Shannon Briggs was there. And he told Bermane Stiverene they had some beef over the internet, social media. And told Stiverene was like he was only a champion for one day. And Stiverene started raging, those Haitians a little bit crazy sometimes. And Shannon Briggs broke it up. But I don't know why he would go run his mouth saying that he schooled this guy, Joyce, for what? That's why you can't be believing everything. I'm not saying they got footage or I don't know what happened. But, that's one of the laws that they keep breaking in the sport of boxing. What goes on in the gym just stays in the gym. Joyce didn't come out here and just offer this information for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come out like, I pounded Bermane Stiverene and he a bum. He didn't say that. He said he had a lot of respect for him, was stayed in the gym according to him. But went on the gym, stayed in the gym. He kept his mouth closed. Only reason he had a rebuttal is because Bermane Stiverene got run in that mouth. He ran his mouth in interviews telling what he did about Joyce. Okay, y'all in sparring. They taking sparring very, very serious nowadays. Everybody is basing things, he did this to him. He got knocked out in sparring. This happened. It's sparring. At the end of the day, I know they don't have to make weight, but, you might get out of shape some, and you might be trying to drop some weight, or you might, or you might be working on certain things in the gym. You might be working on cutting the ring off, moving, expanding your game. So you might not be giving it a true 100% effort because you're trying to work on your weak points, and a guy might get the best of you in sparring. Don't mean if y'all lace him up without the headgear on in front of, 20, 30,000, you're going to do the same thing to him. You know what I mean? It's a different circumstances. The pressure is different. But be on the lookout for this guy, Joyce. He's 6'6", tall, rangy, won a silver medal. I look forward to getting the first impression, looking at this next fight he going to have. I'm not going to watch none of his footage now. I'm looking at this fight he going to do this Friday, try to get some video footage and see, what I like. And, see if he the real deal. Look forward to seeing Bermane Stiverene November 4th on Showtime versus Deontay Wilder.